All right. Hello, Strato fans. Today we're going to sit down with MVK. Guy's been playing the game for about 50 years, that's all. Talk a little bit about who he is and some of his experiences. Then talk a little starting pitcher 2025 evaluations. And then a little bit of strategy at the end. So, hope you enjoy it. Welcome, the famous MVK. How you doing, man?
I'm great. Thank you.
All the way from Arizona.
Yeah.
We're going to talk some starting pitchers for 2025 today. I'm really excited about it. But before we do that, now you've been playing Strat for how long? A couple years?
I started a couple of years. I am 69 years old. I started playing Strat as a 12-year-old in 1969. Or maybe it was a 13-year-old. It was the 1969 set sport magazine about this company in New York called Stratomatic. I was interested because I was, very much a baseball kid and kind of a numbers guy and a geek, and answered that ad. And then I think I sent in, it was like $5.50 for the actual game board and 5 teams.
Nice.
And then in 1970, that was the first year I ordered all the cards.
Okay. Was that the 70 season or 69 season?
That was the 70 season. So okay. I guess it would have been 71.
Yeah.
When you're playing with that.
Right into it. Very cool.
Right.
Out of all those seasons, what's your favorite to play?
My favorite to play? Wow, that's kind of a loaded question. The 75 deck was really great. Some of the early Dave Parker cards, so maybe 77, 78.
Yeah.
There were some great seasons in the mid 80s, so with Dwight Gooden and some superior cards, Jesse Barfield and people like that.
Yeah, and then for a while, Barfield's cannon.
Oh, -5.
Yeah, and he covered center.
Yeah, there's a 3 in center. And then of course, the steroid era made for some stupidly great cards.
Yes. Yeah. So you've been playing every year since 70, or any time off, or here and there?
I don't know if there was ever any time off. A couple of times I almost quit, and then something lured me back in.
Yeah.
And then started playing tournaments in 1998. They came to Phoenix for the first time, and I attended and was immediately hooked.
Yeah, and you hosted a tournament in Phoenix for several years, right?
After that was 98 was the first Phoenix tournament, and then in 1999 I took over as the host. And that ran all the way until a couple of years ago, right? 2023, 2024.
5 years. Wow.
Right.
25 plus years hosted and been playing for, almost 50 years. Who is, over all that time, been your favorite player, your favorite card to play?
Wow, loaded question there. You might find it very odd, but there was a Rob Deere card in the mid 80s that I just wore the crap out of hitting it. He had stuff in the 2 column that was very exciting, and I just kept rolling that. And then there was I had the George Brett card in league when he hit the 386 or whatever, the 390.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And then on that same team, I had a Reggie Jackson card.
Yeah.
That had a 1-7 home run, 1-8 home run, 1-9 gone to 3.
Yeah. This is before the ballpark effects, right?
That was before ballpark effects. But when you rolled it, you rolled it.
Yeah.
So
how about your favorite Strat moment in the game?
Well, there were 2. One, I got no hit by Rick Roden in league, and I threw my lineup up in the air in frustration at the end of the game, and I could not. When I picked my cards back up, I could not find Jesse Barfield. And John, this went on for 2 days. We didn't have multiple sets of cards back then. It was one set of cards that was shared through the whole league. I'm panicking. I got to go to the waiver wire and pick up who knows who to play right field. He was on the top of my kitchen chandelier light. I found him 2 days later. I mean, I looked under stoves, ovens, in the refrigerator. Literally in the microwave. Jesse Barfield was on the chandelier. Another time, my son was about 10 years old, and he watched Strat his whole life, and he wanted to finally play in the league. So
Not
we
the time, not the age. Introducing.
had him in the league, and it was maybe his first week of playing, so he probably hadn't played 10 games. And my brother's watching. You know, my brother was like 4 years younger than me, always in the league.
Yeah.
And I was down by 2 runs, bottom of the ninth, and Darryl Strawberry yanked a 1-8 3-run shot to walk it off for me. And I start jumping up and screaming and yelling and running around the kitchen, and a tear started coming out of my son's eye.
Oh,
And my brother looked at me and said, "He's not ready."
I'll never forget. I swear, was so much fun. Kevin Moss. Kevin Moss's card. This must have been maybe, I don't know, sometime in the late 80s, early 90s. And if you remember Kevin Moss, he crushed right-handers that one year.
Yankees, a short right field, left field.
That's right. But couldn't hit lefties to save his life. So I was playing, I think I was playing my neighbor, Austin, or something. Anyhow, maybe I was playing Dan. I don't remember. But Kevin Moss comes up, hits, first 4 bats, hits 4 shots. 4 home runs. He's 4 for 4, 4 home runs. Comes up in the 9th inning. I'm up big or something, probably. I'm sure I am. He has a lefty reliever in. And I'm like, screw it, I'm going to go for it. You know, he's going for the 5th. Right? It's the 1-5 diamond shot. It nails it. Hits 5, goes 5 for 5 with 5 home runs. I'll never forget it, right? It's like Kevin Moss of all people.
Tremendous.
All right, man. Let's talk starting pitchers.
Sure.
I got the numbers. You got the numbers.
Yeah.
So first, talk a little bit about how you go about evaluating starting pitchers. What's your secret sauce, so to speak?
Just like every serious strat player, I have a basic math formula. It used to be more involved, and I've kind of winnowed it down over the years, and now it's pretty raw, but it will give me kind of a loose order of cards.
Right.
And so I have about a list of about 50. You know, as we get into tournament play, you know, we don't really go any deeper than about 50 starting pitchers. After I got all these ranked, I would get the cards, write all my numbers on the cards, you know, all the mathematical probabilities. And then I would study, and I would shift guys maybe up or down in this order. But I feel very confident about, at least the top 20 here. And I've got to be very, very close on how they're going to get picked.
Yeah, I do something similar. So I have a mathematical formula for, I call it the run prevention score, is what I call it for starting pitchers. But I make adjustments. Specifically, I put a lot of weight on home run suppression. So from my perspective, I try to prevent the big inning, right? Because I think a lot of times you lose, it's on that 3-run home run or something. So that the home run suppression comes in. But then I also put pretty heavy factor on walks as well, because solo shot's a solo shot. But if you walk 2 guys and then give up a dinger, you can get a perfect number. So
I would safely say that in a typical 10-man draft, you're going to see Rogers, Eovaldi, and Scanes go in the first round virtually every time.
Yeah. I got them at the top 3 tier.
Yeah. Rogers on so the way I break this down with righties and lefties is I will take my formula against lefties and my formula against righties, and I will give that a 50% weight. Okay.
Yep.
So let's say for a right-handed pitcher, now this is for a right-handed pitcher. Let's say a guy scores 42 against lefties. He's going to get a 21 rating. And against righties, if he scores a 50, he's going to get a 25 rating. So it's 50% a number against lefty and righty. For left-handed pitchers, it's a different formula because obviously they're seeing far less left-handed hitters.
Yep.
My formula there is 20% weight against left-handed batters and 80% weight against right-handed batters.
So I heard you say Skeens, Rogers, Eovaldi, probably first round. I think. Yeah. I mean, you sent me your rec. I have Skeens a touch higher than Rogers, but they're so good. They're both.
I haven't. My breakdown number would give Rogers a 44.
Yeah.
And Skeens a 48.
Yeah.
So they're clearly the top 2 starters. So this would, confidently, you will see Skeens go ahead of Rogers.
Both top 6, you think?
I would predict. What's that?
Both top 6, you think?
Man, I just don't know the hitters that well yet, John.
Yeah,
but I think that these 3 pitchers are all going to go in the top 10, and I think that I would take Rogers over Eovaldi if it were me.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't know how that's going to shake down, but they're all very close.
They're all clumped.
They're super close.
Yeah, and then the next, I call it, that's my tier 1A, and then my tier 1B, which is a step down from that. I've got Brown and Scooble, who are really good. They're just not quite as.
Yeah. Okay, here's how my system broke down. As we said, Rogers is a 44, Skane's a 48, and Eovaldi scores 55. You have to start to look between the weeds here. I mean,
yours is lower the better, right?
The lower the better, yeah. Eovaldi's giving you a 1 on D.
Yep.
E11, it's a little bit of a bump. He's giving you 12 double plays on both sides.
Yep.
He could, in theory, go ahead of Rogers, but they're all under a hat. All 3 of these guys, with Skane's getting a slight nod. Now the next in my overall system here, I've got Yamamoto for it. He scores as a 60.
I got him high, but I don't like how he's weaker against right. And he's kind of one-sided.
I tend to
me a little bit.
I tend to, when it gets right down to it, shy away from guys who can be beat if you stack a lineup.
Yep.
And he is a 19 against righty, and that's very human.
Yep.
Okay. Even though it's only 5 hit points. But he's great. I mean, he's probably going to be second round material, I would think. Maybe
definitely
third.
by third. To me, I think Brown, Scooble goes second round. And I think
I've got so
probably go third or fourth.
Yamamoto scores a 60 on my scale. Brown is a 63 and Scooble is a 64. So
yeah,
we're talking the same language. These are the top 6 starters.
Yeah, I think the reason I got Brown and Scooble a little bit higher is the next 4 I've got Star because they're good, but they're a little split. So that's your Yamamoto, Christopher Sanchez, Swollenbach, and Rasmussen. So I got those 4, but I got them flagged because they both are stronger against one side.
Well, we're gonna have language disagreements here because the names you've mentioned I've got in my system, but they're down the list.
They're down pretty low, yeah.
They're down the list. I've got Hunter Green at 7.
Yep, I got him pretty high. Yep.
Scores a 73 here. Love that he's got no triangle either side.
Oh, yeah,
can fit apart. Pavetta scores next, but again, he's one of these guys who's a little dicey because he can definitely be beat if you stack righties against him.
Yep.
5 diamonds on that side, a little tricky. You'd have to put him in the right park, but he's still a very good card with a 13, 15 on base, the most important number.
Yep, I've got him 20th, and the reason is that home run. Because I feel like that I factor home run so high.
I've got Wheeler at 9. He scores a 77.
He's good.
A little loud against lefties, it looks like, with 24 total base, but the 13-13 on base number.
Yep.
The 1E10, I mean, it's just really rock solid.
Yep, I got him 13th. I got him pretty high. I'm sorry, 11.
Now I've got 2 guys here at 10 and 11. I've got Wu and Rasmussen. Wu is probably a little high, but he's scoring high because of that low on base.
Yep.
You've got to park him in a special ballpark because
that's right.
10 total diamonds. But very, very effective card with 12 and 9 on base.
Yep.
Big. I'm with you. I'm a big Rasmussen fan here. Very soft.
Sounds like you got Sanchez quite a bit lower.
Sanchez is at the top of page 2 on my list. So yeah, I got him in. What do I have Sanchez at? About 25 or something like that.
Oh yeah, we're pretty far off on that. What's weighing him down for you? I'm curious.
What is weighing Sanchez down for me? It's probably that it's the 22 on base is pedestrian.
Yeah.
And 19 of it is hits.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes me a little uncomfortable. He's when you hit stuff, you're going to be moving people around the bases. Probably 20 is more realistic, but I got him at 25 or so, or 20, 26 right now.
I like. Here's what I like about him. No home runs, so he's got relatively high deep double plays at 13 and 10.
You have a good double play number.
And he's got pretty good K numbers too to get out of a jam if he gets some guys on too. So what bothers me about him, to your point, is there's a lot of hits. It's not just on base. It's
right.
It's
and we'll have to get the card.
Yeah.
And see what kind of hits those are. Are they open singles? Are they 2-star singles? What are they? Next for me at 12, I've got DeGrom.
I have him really low. I don't know why. I got him all the way down to 24.
He's okay against righties. I think that's the problem. Is 12 hits, 24 total base, 4 diamonds each side. Yeah, only a 5 on the endurance. So he's probably not going to be drafted this high. And he'll get filed down once I get the cards and go through all that. Got Rodon next, very solid.
I like him. Yep, another solid year. He's the consummate professional. Rodon, he just goes out there every 4 games, man. He just gives you 5.
Yep, you gotta love the 6 hit points.
Oh yeah.
So it's his issue is going to be walks, but that's
Rodon.
He's up there.
He's like 50 or something. I can't believe that guy's still playing. Between him and DeGrom.
Same thing.
Maybe that'll be a strategy this year. I'll only draft guys over the age of 35 in my career. And I'll leave them the geezers or some of the kids, like the 83 Phils.
The old timers league.
They're ready for softball.
I don't know why this guy's Freddie Peralta here at 14. It's probably the low hit points that has driven him up there. Then we have this guy who barely made the cut because of the new threshold of 100 innings. Some guy named Vassal. There's warts on him, so he's not going to end up this high, I'm sure. 26 on base, a very high number against righty, but there's just no hits on this guy at all. A couple of more factors are going to drive this guy down is the +9 hold, and he's a 4 endurance.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think he's a starter reliever. I mean, you could use him in that regard. So he's on my system here. He's like 16, but that's not where he's going to end up. He's probably going to end up, past the 25 mark.
That's right.
And then you mentioned Schwellenbach. I got him next.
Yeah.
The 13 and the 13 are the most important numbers on the card. A 13 on base both sides. It's a 6 diamonds against lefty. That looks like the problem here. Right?
Yeah. But again, this is
and 3.6 on the shot.
Yeah.
That's a big number as well. That's like 6.5 gone to 18 or something like that. Yeah. So it's going to be a hard swallow there. But 13 and 13 on base. So probably about where he goes. In the 15 to 20 range on starting pitching. That's where you have him too, John?
I do. I'm higher. I got him all the way up to 9. But he doesn't give any home runs against righties.
Right.
Which is odd, right? He's just lefty vulnerable at a 3.6.
I'm sure there's a ballpark that's going to accommodate that guy.
Oh, yeah. So, real strong against righties. Got 43 strikeouts. Is really good. But you just got to be careful with him, right? You got to look for a ballpark that's got real low diamonds against lefties.
Anytime you have a starter who's a 13 and a 13 on base, that's a dude.
Really good.
That's a dude. Okay.
And I haven't heard Crochet yet.
We're coming up there here.
All right, that's interesting.
Who is S. Smith?
That's who I want to know, but he's on my radar.
Right there.
Is it Sammy? I don't even know what his first name is.
Right there in the high teens, 21 and 18, and it's pretty soft. He's got a little bit of a home run problem against lefties, but something you can dance around. Next, I've got 2 lefties here. I've got Sale and Crochet.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty much tied at this spot here at about 19.
Yeah, so you got him lower than I got him, but I got him close to each other.
Crochet is just wiping out lefties with 4 on base.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Sale came up with a +7. That's a bit of an issue there.
I loved him last year. I mean, his problem last year is he got tired in the fourth. But past that, you could get him for a steal.
Oh, Crochet, yeah, one of my guys last year.
Yeah. Because he got tired in the fourth, you get him cheap.
Looks like a fairly soft 18 here against righty. I mean, there's a bit of some on base, a bit of some total base, but you're just wiping out lefties, of course. So forget that. I've got at 20. I've got Logan Gilbert.
Okay.
5 high diamonds. I don't know that he'll end up 20th. He might get driven down because of that.
Yeah, I'm not real high on it.
But 11 on base, good number, and 16 on base, good number. Okay, then I've got this guy is going to be kind of fun to toy around with his name, Bubic.
Yeah.
Or is it Bubik? I don't know, but to me it's Bubic. Just real solid in every regard here. A 20 and a 21.
Yeah.
It's not loud. It's 12 hits with only 16 total base. He's giving you the max double play with 12.
Yep.
He's solid in every department. He can catch the ball 2v12. He's a -1. He's probably going to rate a little higher here. He might go
low total bases. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Yep, I'm absolutely.
Very, very solid.
Doesn't give up home runs.
Solid number.
And good DPs. So he's
okay, so we're down at like 23 on my list. Are there guys on your list that I've just completely missed?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So we talked a little bit about Sanchez. I've got Sanchez quite a bit higher than you, and I think it's because I emphasize that home run suppression so much. It's driving him up. I've got the only other names I've got on my list that you haven't mentioned. I do have Joe Ryan, 16.
He's right below Gilbert. I've got him at 21.
Yeah, so not too far off. Serviceable. And then after that, I've got a bunch of.
I'm gonna roll down my list if you let me indulge.
Please.
Through 40. Okay. I have Gausman at 23. Some guy named Lauer, not Matt Lauer, but some guy named Lauer, a lefty. At 24, I guess this is. Cameron 25, Nelson 26, Christian Sanchez 27, Kolek at 28, Abbott and Fried.
Yep.
Round out the top 30. And then Horton, Pepio, G. Williams, Framber Valdez, the Dash, Woods, Dash, Richard, then Bello, Cabrera. This guy's interesting here, Littell. He's it's all hits. It's a little loud, but 15 and 16 on base. Those are low numbers. Merrill Kelly and then Kramer.
Did I might have missed it. Did you mention Logan Webb at all, or did I miss it?
He is not on my list.
Oh, interesting.
So it's either somebody who just fell below the cut line, or I could have missed him.
Yeah.
What do you show for his number?
On base 26 and 21. That's more like.
Okay.
Total base 36 and 19.
That's going to knock him off my page.
So it's the total bases against lefties, I think. But he doesn't give up any home runs. So it's all doubles and triples. His double plays, as you know, it's Logan Webb, right? So 10-9, strikeouts 30-37. So his no home runs is what pumps him up for me.
Yep.
But like I said, pretty high, 26 on base with a 36 total base against lefties is tough to live with. To me, I always like to have a tier 1 guy in my starting pitching. I try to at least here, but really a top 5 starter.
And resets that bullpen too. I mean, it comes around.
Oh yeah. And then if I can get one tier 2 guy, I'm happy to wait for my 3-4 guy. I'm definitely happy to wait for my 4th starter.
Right.
Because I need to know my identity, what my team is, and what ballpark I'm going to be in, and then I can target, based on that.
Way early to be talking big picture here, but I know in the last deck, it seemed like after about the 33rd best starter, 34th, it just went completely south.
Yeah.
So I learned maybe by July or August that was one place that I was going to spend. I didn't want to, like, Shamania was about the rock bottom for me. I was not going to go, lower than that. So it's too early with this deck to know how that's going to play. But, over the course of last year, it's like, there has to be a limit to how bad I want my starters to be.
I know that you do kind of mock drafts too. Do you do 10-team or 12-team when you do those?
I generally do a 10-team.
10-team.
Yeah, mock draft.
Yeah. So you're only talking 10-team. You're talking 40, top 40 pitchers.
Generally 40. I mean,
yeah.
There's this absurd Colossus draft going on right now, the 17.
17. Yeah.
I don't know how low it's going to go for some of these guys, but
did you end up taking your Kyle Tucker card from last year and like dipping it in gold and
no,
do you have it like hanging on your wall next to a couple candles?
Yeah, he was the meal ticket last year. I think I had him in 6 tournaments.
Yeah, I know. He had the man crush on Tucker.
Even at Worlds, I think the team didn't have success. I was 22-18, just missed the playoffs, but I think he hit 22 home runs or something.
Yeah.
So he did.
I was ready. We could have gone out at Worlds and gotten Kyle Tucker tattoos or something. I don't know.
I have things that are against my religion, I call it, right? So, I will not play a 4 in center field. When I really disdain playing a 3 at shortstop, but if the guy is, I had a Bichette thing a couple years ago, and of course, Corey Seager was
good. Yep, Corey Seager.
But my thing is, you will almost never catch me playing a pair of 3s up the middle.
Yeah.
Someone has to turn a double play.
Yeah.
So I think I had Seager once last year, but the other side of the bag, I flipped. I had Jimenez the 1,
yep.
So that balanced out well. So that's one of my little things.
That's what always I'm like. I had a 2-day a couple times over the last several years, and that was always what held it back.
Yeah.
Even with the low E rating, it's like
third base. If a guy's a 4, I just hope he has a low E. It's kind of my thing. I'll swallow a 4, but somebody like a 4E37, the old Aramis Ramirez thing, that's
Devers. Yeah.
That's no bueno to me. And what do we say? Catcher defense is like a electric can opener. Like, it's not necessary, but it's nice if you have it. But there are certain limits, a +2 makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I really prefer a +1 or less, and of course it helps that they can throw.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're asking about favorites in the deck, of course.
Yeah.
I'm known for having my 40-man set. So I do have these bromances, these man crushes, if you will, every set. And last year, of course, Tucker was at the top of the deck, and then Donovan, Brendan Donovan was one of my guys. And,
yeah.
Right, Joe Ryan, I had him many times.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely had my people.
Yeah.
Reach a little bit, maybe 8 to 10 picks if I really want or need them, or feel like they're somewhat undervalued.
Yeah.
But you won't find me going 25 picks off a board just to get somebody who's one of my guy who sleeps under my pillow at night. No.
Yeah. Well, I've always had a thing for Jordan Alvarez. I've had him many times.
Yeah.
It's awesome. He's fun to play.
Not eligible this year, bro.
I know. I don't know what to do. I'll have Jordan. I'm similar, always up the middle, right? So second base, shortstop, center field, defense, critical. But those guys go so quick. So I noticed some guys, like, in my opinion, I think some guys stretch in the second and third rounds to get those ones that don't have the bats too early, right? I've always thought like a Nico Horner in the past has gone too early. Now, I like Nico, don't get me wrong, he's not in the last few years. I don't know what his numbers are this year. He was not a second rounder or beginning a second rounder, and he was going a lot of times. He was going like
I couldn't agree more. I did not take Rojas, Horner, or Terang at all last year.
Yeah.
I felt like they were all overpriced.
Yeah. So I like to have at least one stud reliever so I usually spend one of my top 3 to 4 picks on it. Usually that's where third, not my first 2 rounds, but usually third or fifth round.
You're preaching to the choir. You have to have. Here's another Markism, or they call me the craftsman or whatever, that I've learned over the years, and I discovered this. I won a tournament with this formula. I'm going to say back in about 2008 or 2009, and it just really stuck with me, and I used it ever since. Getting that. There's going to be a flashpoint of most strat games. Okay. Yep. You're going to be where it's all on the line and you need 2 outs to escape a jam. It doesn't mean it's the 9th inning. It frequently isn't.
Yep.
Okay. It's oftentimes it's in the 6th or 7th inning.
Yep.
So you've got to have that guy. Okay. Even if you took Clase last year, you're not saving him for the 9th inning, or you've wasted that value.
Yep.
So you have to manage it, be very aggressive with your bullpen.
Yep.
So you get that one. You get that one guy. You get that one guy who's you feel super confident in.
Yeah.
And then you have another guy behind him who's not that far behind, who can finish the game for you.
Yep. And that's all you really need, and then you can fill it in with
with matchup guys after that.
Yeah.
One thing I know in this new deck, we're not going to have the depth of the quality top flight relief we had in the last deck.
So what I'm doing, I think you know this. So I'm hopping on a plane on Friday, and I'm flying first thing Friday morning, and I'm getting that car at LaGuardia, and I'm driving to Strat opening day on Friday.
Nothing like it.
I'm going to be excited. It's going to be the only reason that I still have my winter coat not put away for the year is because my trip to New York. Picking the cards up, and then I'm driving down to see Dan in Pennsylvania, and then we're drafting that night. We're just rolling right into it, man. So getting ready to go. So I've done some research. I haven't done
jumping naked into the pool.
That's it, right? I mean, I remember.
I suppose if I did a lot more study here, I could further rank these players and come up with not a horrible team to draft, but I must have the cards.
Judge's numbers look freaking unbelievable.
He's number 1.
I don't see how he couldn't be.
He's number 1, and I don't see how Cal Raleigh's not number 2.
Darn close, unless you go Skeens, right? Or But Riley, especially with that -2.
Acuna is probably top 5. Little soft in some regard, but a 50-50 in this deck is a rare bird.
Thanks again for Mark for sharing some insights. Pretty awesome stuff. Next time I'll see some of you, hopefully we'll be at the opening day up in Glen Heads, New York. And if not, I'm sure I'll see you online. Thanks.